Welcome back, everybody.
So look what they're doing.
I see them sleeping. It's very amazing.
So I put this one up here only because they weren't getting into the bed at first.
So they need a step stool?
I don't know because now they weren't getting into either of the top beds. But I put the one here, and the one jumped up into there, and the one jumped up into there later. So I'm not sure if it was related. So they may or may not need a step stool. But these seem to all count as beds.
Okay.
Because the guys underneath, that was the one that impressed me. He was the first one that went down.
I was thinking the top ones were less likely.
Oh, really?
I don't know why. I just felt like it.
I see. Do you want to hold off on putting more beds down though still, and we'll see if I guess I can sleep too. And we'll see if when we do get to replace or try to do them again when they do each other again. We'll make sure a fourth kid pops out.
Okay.
And if it does, then we know for a fact that we're like, this works. And it's not just some random fluke that guy like snuck underneath this bed.
Right. Okay.
Have you ever slept in a bunk bed before?
Yeah, I had bunk beds with my little brother growing up.
Were they ever like this close? Like, can you imagine waking up and smack?
Yeah. No. No, never been this close. Isn't that like how it's like in like prison?
Possibly. I've never been. I don't know. I mean, TV shows I've seen about prison seem like the people sit up in the beds in the bottom bunk.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Did you have to do that as a kid? Go to the prison?
Go to prison? I did not have to go to prison as a kid. I didn't do anything bad to go to prison.
Yeah, well, I didn't either. But I still had to go. Get yelled at?
No.
It was like a school field trip, basically. It wasn't like It wasn't like those TV shows where you go and they correct you by, if you come in here, boy, I'll put my penis in your butt. That type of stuff. None of that. But it was just
no kind of prisons you went to.
But no, I remember. Did you ever have the prisoners come to your classroom? We had that too.
No.
We had a lot of prisoner involvement in my schools.
That's interesting. I mean, my dad was a cop, so I went and saw jail.
Well, yeah, my dad was a cop too, but I don't remember. I mean, I used to go with him to the police department whenever he'd go work out, and I'd go and work out with him or whatever. But that was the only police department interaction I really ever had. But yeah, I remember the school went on a field trip to the prison, and we got to see. And then there was this whole like Q&A after, like, would you be willing to steal something if it meant losing your freedom and all this type of stuff. So it was basically like that television show where they try to scare you into never breaking the law. But it was just like the whole third grade class got to do it.
Yeah, I don't recall ever having that type of thing. And I'm trying to figure if that would actually work or not in my thought process being that young. Because I think part of the issue is what I would see as a guy who's standing in front of me, if they're talking about the prisoners coming to the classroom, I would see a guy standing in front of me telling me stories. And I would probably just keep thinking to myself, but he's here.
Right. Yeah.
Like, he's not in prison. Like, I don't understand. Like, he's here. He did stuff. He's telling me why it's so bad. Yeah, he's here telling me about it.
Well, they definitely came to my classroom. I think this was like 6th grade or something. We had prisoners come to the classroom and talk about what they did wrong to go to prison and why we should not go to prison because how uncool it is to go to prison.
I mean, I agree with the sentiment. I'm just not sure I would have gotten it as a young child. Hey, do you have a carrot farm somewhere? Oh, you do right over here.
Do I?
Well, you have carrots.
Where?
I'm assuming these are yours. Oh, there were carrots and a beetroot randomly.
Oh, I did plant some carrots. That's right. I forgot. I did that.
I'm trying to make sure we can have plenty of carrots for the breedings. So I think they take like 20 some odd.
It's 12.
So 12 per person?
Yeah. Yeah, so 24 per new child.
I'm going to replace every other row of your wheat with carrots.
Okay.
Unless you think that you need the wheat for...
No, I've stopped breeding the cows for the most part because server lag.
So now I don't have... How many carrots do you have on you now?
42.
Okay, so you have enough for another round of...
Well, I put several stacks up there too. Did you take them all out of the chest?
I took a handful. I didn't know what was left. That was the thing. I don't know if there's because I only have 11 left after planting a couple of rows worth.
I see.
Yeah, going to a prison, I think, like a real functional prison, I think might have been a little more eye-opening. But just having an ex-inmate come in and talk to you or whatever, I'm not sure would have.
I have such a vague memory of going to the prison. Like, I remember seeing the cells and stuff, and I remember we got to see them in the cafeteria eating. It was almost like the field trips when we go to the zoo, except it were human zoos.
Like, look, it's the human exhibit.
Basically. It didn't do much towards making me not want to break the law, though. Like, I feel like that. Well, I feel like it was as effective as it was supposed to be.
I mean, no, I think it was supposed to be that you didn't want to break the law.
Right.
And there's a baby zombie who was just waiting for me. He wants me in all kinds of ways.
I feel like 99% of my criminal activity as a child was just out of boredom, really.
I mean, I would agree with that. We used to be stupid kids who would go to the mall all the time, and we'd enjoy stealing. It started with like he said this bead store, like a make your own necklace store that had like bins of charms that you could make. And I don't know why when we were in like 9th grade, 10th grade or whatever, we started thinking it would be like, oh look, I bet you I could steal one of these like gems. There's like thousands of bins of like different, like it's a peace symbol or it's like this, that, the other. I don't know why we decided that it was like also it was the first day that one of us decided to steal one, and we got away with it, and then it became a contest of how many can we steal. We didn't want these things at all.
Right.
We had no desire for them.
Yeah. No, I completely know what you're talking about. We did this same stupid thing. Me and my cousin used to go to Rose's, which most people probably even know what the hell Rose's is. Do you know what Rose's is? In fact,
no, never even heard of it.
It's.
I mean, I've heard of the flower.
Right. It was like if like Target and Walmart and if like Kmart is even smaller than those, then Rose's is Kmart's Kmart, basically. If that makes sense. Do you remember Kmart?
Yeah. Yes.
So yeah.
Still have Kmart's around where my parents live.
Do they really?
It was the last I knew they did.
I thought Kmart was gone for good.
Let me see.
There's still a Roses. Well, you know what? It became a Planet Fitness recently. I was gonna say there's still Roses near me, but that's not true.
Locations. There's still a Kmart in Silver Spring. Like there's Kmart right by me apparently now. There's 3 of them.
In DC?
Yeah, DC area. Silver Spring and Frederick. There's those 2 and 1 in Edgewater.
That's pretty wild.
Apparently still functional. They're closed right now, but it's because it's after their closing time.
Businesses closed for hours. Okay, so we have to wait on Dave for them to breed again, right?
Yeah, well, I don't even know how long it takes for them to get in the mood again because the baby's still a baby.
I mean, your baby was pretty young whenever you and your wife had another one.
That is true. I'm just thinking of Minecraft animals normally are. Actually, I don't know. Are they normally grown up before?
I don't think so. I think you can make
timers through
things fuck before their babies are done suckling. But yeah, we used to go to Kmart or Roses, sorry, and we'd start off by going to the tool section, and we would steal wire cutters. Then we would use the wire cutters that we stole, and we would really, I don't know if stealing's the right word here because we never left the store with the cutters or like plastic cutters or whatever. We'd take those out of like the case or whatever, and then we'd take those over to the CDs and then cut the protective CD covers off of the CD cases.
and steal the CDs out of?
Yeah.
Wow. Did you ever get caught stealing?
Never.
Like
ever.
directly caught?
No, I mean, I got caught when I robbed the flea market. That's the only time I've ever been caught. I almost got caught one time in a Best Buy. I think this may be the last time I ever shoplifted in my life. I was visiting my uncle in Charlotte, and we went to Best Buy, and I was going up and down the aisles, and I had picked out some game I was gonna steal. I was like maybe 12, something like that. I think it's the last time I ever tried to shoplift. And I took the game out of the box and was like shoving it down my pants or whatever, and I saw an employee see me doing it, and so I knew I was caught. And so I went down another aisle and I took it out of my pants and like hid it. And then as we went to leave the store, an employee was like, "Excuse me, sir, you have to pull your son here." And it wasn't, he was just my uncle. But anyways, I had to pull him aside.
One villager just took all the stack of carrots, by the
Wait,
way.
no, he threw them, and the baby just got them.
Oh.
So maybe he only takes what he needs and then gives the rest back. God, they are so close to each other.
Well, they so far either aren't ready or... this guy didn't get any, though. The other guy's the one who got, he picked them all up.
Okay, I'll make sure this guy gets 12 then.
Yeah. Get away from me.
He got him.
Took it.
He got him. It luck it went into him. Okay, yeah, they're doing it.
They got some hearts. They got some hearts. You're gonna have a brother or sister?
Maybe. Oh, there they go.
I'm waiting for it to pop out.
Is that what you said to your wife in the hospital?
Yeah, I was like, "Come on, just have it pop out already."
But anyways,
the first time, that's basically what we did say because it was a C-section. Oh, God, somebody just vomited up carrots. It's a lot of
hearts, not a lot of babies.
Yeah, there's a lot of foreplay for these guys nowadays, huh?
It's like a ritual. Throw the carrots down, pick the carrots up, show some more hearts. They keep looking at the baby in between. Yeah, you're making another one of those.
Or they're like, he's watching.
Yeah, they're getting embarrassed.
Go home, kid. Go to bed, kid. Let them do let them do what they need to do.
Oh, you got him. You made him mad, Jeff. What did you do?
Did I really?
Yeah, they throw up anger signs. I think you touched the child wrong. You pushed him and pissed him off.
So no more, or maybe they just got angry because he's impotent.
I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know what, but they're done now.
They didn't change his mending price. There's no baby.
Huh.
Right? Will you take more carrots? The other one guy really wants carrots, though. He's already stolen so many. What kind of guy is he? A librarian? Why does he want so many carrots? Wait, they're hearts again. Hearts again. Okay, I'm backing away. While they're doing their thing, I'll pretend not to be looking. But so what happened when they caught you?
Oh, so anyways, my uncle flipped out on him immediately. He's like, my nephew would never steal and all this stuff. And so they're like, sir, we know he's stolen something. We're going to have to pull him in the side room. You're welcome to come with us and all this. So they pull me in this little side room. Oh wait, this boy just grew up and now he's got hearts. And now those people are mad again. Angry. What is going on? I don't understand how this works. Does that one baby have to have a profession before they can make more babies?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, he can choose a profession from just one of these things, right?
No, I think they're owned.
Yeah, why'd they get all mad at each other? You think it's the lack of beds?
That's what I was wondering. If they don't think there's 4 beds here.
Yeah, will they even do the heart thing?
I threw it out another bed to see what happens.
Well, there's more hearts again. Between 2 other ones, though. Oh, you did throw it on another bed, though.
Yeah. If this works, then they definitely don't think there's 4 beds.
Now it's like father and son over there.
It's a little weird.
But it's 2 different ones now, is why I'm not sure if this is an accurate test.
Oh, look,
that's a
another
baby.
bed.
But that was a different villager.
I think it's related to the beds.
But they clearly can sleep in the top ones.
Well, you had a block
But if
down.
we take this away and when it turns night again, and they all four get in these beds.
I don't
I
know.
mean, what does that mean then?
I mean, to be fair, we don't need the beds to be double stacked. How many fucking villagers do you need up here?
Okay.
You know what I
fine,
mean?
man.
Like, honestly, as much
We
room
don't
as
need
we
them double
got,
stacked.
if we line this wall all the way around with beds, that's a shitload of villagers.
Fine, I just wanted it to be cool. So anyway, your uncle, like,
Oh,
did the
yeah.
classic,
So,
my nephew never would do this.
right. And so I remember I'd put the thing back. So they pulled me in this room, and they're like frisking me and all this. They had called a police officer, and he'd arrived and everything. And they frisked me down, and they don't find anything. And I'm like appalled. I'm like, I cannot believe I've been accused. And my uncle's also like, I will never shop here again, and all this. And we leave, and that was it. That's the whole story.
Except for the never again part.
But yeah, I don't think I've shoplifted since then. I think that was my final. I got really close to being caught, and I was like, I don't need to be stealing this shit anyways. What am I doing? How old was I? I was 12.
Yeah, it was so stupid the shit people do. I think every kid goes through kind of a phase where they are into doing stupid things that they know they shouldn't do.
Yeah. I was talking about it last night, and the number of fires I caused when I was young is
Like legit fires.
not like I didn't burn any houses down that I know of. But I came pretty close a couple times
because they burned up.
Yeah, there's no evidence because it's just ashes now. But yeah, there was a couple of occasions where I got pretty close to really messing up. I was at a friend's house one time, and I was the only one there, and I was spraying the walls with hairspray and like writing words on it, like my name and stuff, and then lighting it up. And I think I told you this before. And then I sprayed his like plastic blinds with my name or a symbol or something, and lit that on fire. And those damn things melt instantly. There's
Oh, this is when you like threw him away and moved him from the other room or something, right?
Yeah. I hid him under his mattress, but then I tried to figure out how to not get caught. So I broke into the house next door and stole their blinds and put them up. Right. And then like a month later, they found the blinds under his mattress, and I still got in trouble.
You're like, but it wasn't my mattress. It was his mattress.
Okay, so we got these people. They should breed exponentially now. Now we need to put down, what, carpet or something?
Well, we just need to put down something to make it so it's not spawning space.
Right.
So wherever we're going to put the beds is fine. I think you got to fill the rest of the space with either unspawnable area, or you put or you can just put a roof on it. We don't have to do anything like a too high roof.
Okay.
So it depends on how you want to do it, because Gollum. We decided the Gollum needed 3 high, right?
Yeah. I need to repair my shovel. I wouldn't mind having like a glass roof on it, actually.
Yeah, we could do. We just need to go. Is there a sand area somewhere? Like
I don't know. I mean, there might be. My shovel's about broken though, so I need to repair it before I do that.
Oh yeah, this is the.
That was the chest my daughter gave me.
I forgot about that. I was gonna see if there was randomly sand in it, because that'd have been nice. Coincidentally nice.
Yeah, every time I've needed sand, I've had to go on a little journey, and I've cleared out most of the beaches around here, so I don't know where to get sand now, honestly.
Well, there's gotta be a sand biome that somebody's discovered somewhere, right?
I mean, there's definitely deserts.
I didn't say desert. Sand biome.
Oh, I'm sorry. Good old sand biome.
Good old sand biomes.
So I remember there being something about not letting them see Bobby or something until like a certain point. Like they've never seen Bobby, but there's a reason why.
Well, I don't think the iron golems will spawn until. Well, no, does it really matter if I don't know what the villager is actually for.
The villager?
Oh, excuse me, the zombie is actually for.
Well, it scares them,
iron
right?
golems, don't they spawn anyway, like just based on village size? Or is that changed and they have to be like in fear of their lives?
I think they doesn't spawn unless they're in fear of their lives. Did you know that a regular zombie will make them scared for 8 blocks, but a pillager will make them scared for 15.
No, and 8 blocks. Is it close enough?
I think so. I think it's 8. I think I counted this right. That it's 8 blocks away from that center point to the wall.
Let's just get a pillager in there.
But yeah, I mean, if we had a pillager, we could have a bigger area.
So it looks like what'd you build? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 by 11. So the center block of that is going to be, the 5th block in. So 5, 6. Only to this are they. Only to the second ring are they in. Oops. Right?
Let's see. He is right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's technically, if the villager stand, there is one center point here where the villager could stand and not be scared or too far away. Or I guess if he stands on the beds. If they stay on the beds, they won't know.
Yeah, on the beds or this one, right? It's only the 2 rungs inside.
Yes.
So look at where they're at now. I mean, none of them are. One of them standing there.
This guy's now.
That guy's now. Will they not stand there? Will they always run away from it once they see him?
I don't know. We could make the area smaller by 1 block.
Well, we should make it smaller by like 3 blocks, shouldn't we?
I think that they'll get off the beds every morning, though.
Okay. Okay, we can see how it goes too.
Yeah. Man, talking about stealing. One time, I just remembered this one. We were at the Cowboy Stadium, and we basically robbed the gift shop, like, at gunpoint. Thinking about back on it. Like, I remember my parents sent me with $10 to this concert or something at the Texas Stadium, and I came home with, like, $200 in merchandise. And I was just showing it off. Like, look at all the stuff I bought. Like a fucking idiot.
Well, how'd you do it?
Just putting shit in my pockets, basically.
Really? Because I would think that they would have a lot more.
I know. It was a lot of people in there. I remember this. I remember there was a lot of people in there. And the thing is, every time I did some shit like this, my mom's husband at the time just would keep the stuff. It was like, I remember, I think I told you a story before about finding this trailer that was abandoned and making it into a clubhouse. And I know it's not at gunpoint. It was a joke.
He just kept the trailer.
Basically, yeah. So we found this trailer, and me and my friends, like, I was just out in this field abandoned. I saw it when I was walking home from the bus. It just was suddenly there. It was new, and every day when I'd come home from the bus, I would like walk by and see this trailer here. And then one day the door was hanging open and banging. Like, that's what caught my attention. You could hear it banging, and so I look over and see this door banging, and I'm like, huh. Wonder what's over there. Wonder what's in there. You know, it's just been there for months and months now. And so I walk over and I go in the door and I'm looking around. It's kind of trashy in there. I mean, it's just a single wide trailer. Like the kitchen's all messed up. It didn't have any power or anything like that. No running water or anything. It's just abandoned in a field. And I go start looking around. I have a feeling in hindsight now that they're like it was kind of like a place where somebody'd go and do drugs and pass out sort of thing. Because like there was a bed in the bedroom, but it was kind of gross and stuff. But there was like this middle room that had this really nice wooden carved locker type thing. Like it was like Dallas Cowboys, like a tall locker, that you'd see, but it was like it wasn't metal, it was wood and carved. It was really cool.
Okay.
And it was just filled with all these like penthouses and Playboys and stuff. And so me and my friend, we took blankets and stuff down there. We like laid it out on the floor like it was carpet. And then we took all the nude pictures out of all the magazines and wallpapered the entire trailer with them. And we would just go hang out in our porn trailer. And it was our clubhouse. And there was another kid that rode the bus with me. And he found out about it somehow. Either he saw me go in or something. But when he brought it up to me, I was like, fuck you. I didn't like the kid. He's an asshole. Him and his sister were both jerks. And so I didn't want anything to do with him. And so he told his dad that I had this shotgun down there in this trailer, and I wouldn't let him in and all this. And so then my stepdad comes in and just starts kicking my ass. He was real abusive anyways, but kicking my ass, yelling, "Where's the shotgun? Where's the shotgun?" And he was just like a crazy person as far as I was concerned, because I didn't know that this kid had told his dad that I had a shotgun in this trailer. And so it had no fucking context at all. So I just did not understand why I was getting my ass kicked, and this man yelling, "Where's the shotgun?" And so, yeah, long story short, he went down there to check out the trailer himself, and then took all the stuff that was cool, like the Dallas Cowboy locker. He wasn't a very good role model in hindsight.
Oh, he didn't take the whole trailer.
No, he just took all the stuff that was cool. There was a bunch of condoms in there and stuff, and he found those too. And I remember this is probably the only sex ed talk I had, because at this point my dad was dead. And he just yelled at me like, "What the fuck are you gonna do with these? Your dick is too tiny anyways. You're gonna cover your whole fucking leg with them?"
Wow.
Yeah, he wasn't a good guy.
Yeah. Sounds like taught you a lot of things. So what happened to the trailer then?
I don't know after that. I never went back in there. It stayed there for forever, like for years. It was still there. I don't know if someone ever came along and was like, "Where the fuck is my Cowboys thing?" or stuff like that. I don't know. But yeah.
I think those guys just got angry at each other too after being the little heart, doing the little heart thing.
Really?
Maybe. Oh no! They popped out a baby. He's over here.
Okay. This is the farmer, the mother hen.
Yeah, I guess, and she wasn't even part of that.
Huh.
She's the caretaker.
Okay. So as long as we keep them fed, they'll keep popping them out.
That's what it appears to be. So villagers. Now the question is, you want to try to make more cool villagers, or?
Well, not up here. I don't want to deal with trading up here because I want to have them stationary like Avidia's got. So I want to just get the guys that we care about out of here eventually. We can wait a little bit longer and breed more. But yeah, I'd like to throw these guys down the shaft at some point.
Yeah, I'd like to throw them down the shaft, if you know what I'm saying.
So I guess in between now and next Tuesday when we get on here, I can breed them a whole bunch, but I won't do anything else. I'll get as many villagers as I can to spawn up here, and then we can see about spawning iron golems.
Yeah, because once we introduce them to Bobby, iron golems should be like pooping out.
Right. All right. Well, I hope everyone's enjoyed. We'll just bring in our episode here.
Well, everybody, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.